What is going on, everyone? Nick here, and welcome back to some Spellcaster University, where we are hopefully in a good spot for Alchemist. I think we have a chance, and yeah, it should be something we can get. But who knows? Fate may look down upon us and say nay, but we can hope. We can very much hope. I would love more. Oh. We're getting, yep. It's like, oh, but game freezing up. Something's happening. But, I would hope we can get some more dormitories and stuff and to fill out the center. Because, you know, would love that. Also, people are pointing out how difficult it is to be. Although, there's a student up here. If you're crazy enough, you'll climb that tower. That's what I'm banking on. So, should be fine. We're going to go to the peasants just because for some reason they're not all that high up, so we definitely need to fix that. We'll put this in here, although I guess I don't know why I'm giving them anything, honestly. What do I want this? I mean, we could put it right here and just max out that refectory. I almost put this, I could put this right next to here because both our infirmaries are very high up. Let's do it. We'll put it in here just in case you need to go to the infirmary while you're in the center area. And we'll throw this in there. We'll upgrade our rune room. We have all the bonuses. We need rune trading. Yeah, we'll make some gold. Okay, we got everything that I would want. Obviously, we need more refectories. I guess that's what I did. I upgraded instead of just building more. Probably should have just built more, but whatever. Right? It's fine. See, I guess we'll just upgrade the prison. Eventually get something nice out of there. Now, do we get an alchemist? We get an assassin, which I'm going to reroll. We don't really need it. Demon hunter, bounty hunter, undertaker can get rerolled to librarian. Village mage, or guardian, I mean. I don't know why. That was very clearly not what was on screen. We get ritual master, clockwinder, clockmaker, inventor. Inventor's good. Do we really have not a single student from here graduated? Am I tripping? Yeah, not a single student. Wow, that's wild. I mean, I guess that's what happens when you put all of your 7 years in the same class. Here's a dormitory. Beautiful. We'll put it right there. It'll benefit from the trophy room, which is exactly what we want. And, you know, can't really ask for too much more. It's nice. It's very nice. Yeah. Also, apologies if you guys have been, if you guys watched the other series on my channel, my recording schedule's been a bit wonky this week, and that's because I've been extremely tired, and I have not been recording at night like I normally would on a week like this, where I'd be like, oh, I'm gonna record before I go to bed. That's what I'm doing right now. I'm recording Thursday night before I go to bed. But I didn't do that the last couple days. So I apologize for the wonky schedule. Some stuff came out quite late. I mean, sometimes it's just going to happen. You know, nothing I can really do to avoid that. Especially with my schedule being very fluid. Where it's just like, oh, you know, I might work at night. Like all of next week I work at night instead of during the day. And, you know, there's nothing I can do about that. I mean, I guess in theory I could just be like, hey, I'm not going into work. Because I do actually have that option. But money is nice. And it's hard to say no to money, you know? So, schedule might be a little bit wonky next week too. Although it shouldn't be because I'm here in the mornings. I don't even start work until 4 p.m. So, that's convenient. I like that a lot. Put some drums next to the dormitory because that's what you want to hear while you're trying to sleep. And we'll grab some vampires. I'm just going to stick them all in the blueburbs. I think we have enough 7 years in here that we're bound to get what we want. And I don't want to overcommit to that and then be in a situation where we didn't produce anything worthwhile. Which is still totally the case. Or totally could be the case. But, you know, hopefully not. We can hope. We can hope not. All we need 6 of them. And once I get the 6, I'm going to go ahead and get everybody out of that class and make it so that they can... Ooh, where do I want this? Put it up here. Make it so they can go learn whatever they want. Just to kind of help round them out a bit. What we could do is we could go do this dungeon. I have no idea if our students are even up for the task. Let's see. So let's say we're going Druidism. This student, -1 damage dealt. That's great. It's going to be Thelma. Thelma. Big chunky Thelma. She can get up in there. We could actually do Alan because he has good shielding. And he's not going to be doing damage anyway. I don't know if that affects how much his shields do. I don't know how that works. We'll find out. Let's see, do we have anyone with elementalism? Highest is 2. That is pretty garbage. Highest necromancer's bad. I mean, enchantment's super high, but I don't necessarily want to sacrifice any of these students. So that's not the most ideal thing in the world. It's another really solid student. Let me get Thelma out of here for a second. We're going to put you here. We're going to let these be the shield bros. And Thelma could be in the back eating people. And then I guess we just go with one more druid. Man. I'm not used to we'll do this one just because she's a werewolf and she has increased health. I'm not used to having such low shadow. I feel like the entire last run we had amazing shadow the entire time. We'll fight him. We should be able to take him. Oh, the shielding is a little wild. Give him time to build up, man. Let's go kill a troll. Oh yeah, they're getting a lot of shields off. I'm into it. We could take a level 1 arc lich, I swear. I don't even know what is happening. There are so many effects happening. Beautiful. Let's see, let's take... Ooh. Give me this one for the ritual components. And it's just 2 rats. Handle that. Potions. Ooh, I want this. I want the kingdom rep. We should be okay here, I think. With how much shield we're getting, we should be fine. Yeah. Beautiful. Let's keep moving. We don't have any deep bulk or anything. We'll get a res. Oh, we already had one, but why not have multiples? God knows I throw away children like they're nothing. Let's see. Give me... I mean, the reputation's good. I can complain about that. I want these scrolls. Some of these will save us eventually. Ooh, they did drop health a little bit. Don't love that. The shield, they just cannot get through the shielding unless it's like in the initial hits, which is hilarious. Let's see, give me a weapons rack and a wolf tooth. Sure, we'll see how this goes. Ooh, 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 that's not good. That's not good at all. Welp, that wasn't as planned. Let's do a crypt in a shadow room, shall we? And you know what? I feel like this one. Go ahead and celerity. Okay, we got big damage, big damage. There we go. She's eating them. Went over to their side, was like, I'm here now. Window to another world, but 3 level 40 specters. Let's do it. Let's definitely finger a death one of these, shall we? We should be able to do this. Yeah, they can't break through the shields. Okay. It's anything that can break through the shields is we're gonna have trouble with. So as long as we can kind of not have to deal with that, give you some money if I'm gonna help you at least. Let's try to take the ancient dragon. We'll do that. And we might be able to do this. Ah, big old never mind. Big old never mind. You know, that's okay. Once again, you know, blood for the blood god. You know. We're sacrificing. Having a good time. You know, probably not the... It's going to be an awkward letter home, but, you know, it's okay. The parents will get over it or something. You know, not the most ideal thing. I have become, like, increasingly proficient at killing the children at my school, which is, you know, probably worrying, but... Also, whatever, right? It's fine. We got a kitty cat out of it. I'll trade a couple of students for a kitty cat. Let's see. We got a reliquary. That's mediocre. Where even is a light classroom? Am I losing my mind? Oh, right here. Okay, let's spend all this money. Take a library. Why not? We probably have bedrooms. Give me a canopy bed. And give me a dorm. Go like that. And go like that. There you go. You have all the places you could ever want to sleep. It's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Now, whether or not they'll actually go there is a whole different question. But, you know, I can hope. I'll put this in here just so the students can actually learn some damn necromancy. Because, man, it feels like the students just don't care about anything happening anywhere in this school. Like, I feel like we have such bad students. I feel like the pillar of dormitories refectories has actually been incredibly detrimental. So, you know, there's that. As long as we 3-star, though, right? Right, that's how this game works. Just give me that minus Lord of Evil, please. Why did it zoom in right there? We'll put it in here. Alright, there we go. We've spent everything we can. And now we can keep going. You're not the most ideal thing in the world. Just, you know, yeeted a couple child lives. Not exactly what we're trying to do here. You know, definitely could fool everyone into thinking that that was exactly what I was doing. But I swear I'm not trying to. Does it happen? Yes. Is it a conscious effort? Kind of. But also no. We'll see. Maybe the next run I'll be able to save some children. But I feel like it makes it more cool when they do survive, you know? It's like, man, you really achieved something. But then also, you know, probably shouldn't just toss them away. But there's also, like, we have 100 students. Well, I mean, 2 is only 2% of those students. 4%, it's fine. Totally fine. We have Craftsman, a Calligrapher. Okay, we're starting to get the students. This student did not get Alchemist. I wonder if it's 444. Yeah, because this student didn't get it either. Okay, so we got it. So it's 333. That should be super easy to get. This is also not a good ending. Or not a good graduation thing. 3 random components and 80 alchemy mana. I mean, it feeds into itself, which can be nice. But I'd way rather have a passive. Okay, there's 2. Let's see, a Scholar will take. Scholar will take. Pack Leader's fine. School reroll. Nope. Or we just won't. Cartographer will reroll you. Oh, poor altar child. Let's see, let's make some stuff. I want to use the stuff we have multiples of. This is stuff that's easy to get. Okay, so we had a bunch of people graduate, which is great. We are going to get our alchemists. What I actually am thinking of doing is I'm going to go through my students and see if we already have enough to get the other alchemists, and then just take everyone else out of the specific class. Because I don't want everyone, you know, everyone worthwhile being in here if I can kind of spread it out. Now, should I have done that earlier? Probably. But, you know. That's okay. That is a-okay. Alright, let's go in here. So, we got Paul Trivler. Good. Alchemist. Martin Naddock. Nope. 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 Yes. Okay, so that's 2. We need 2 more. We're close. We're close. Close. There's 1, so that's 3. I doubt any of these guys are going to have it. Oh, no, right there. Okay. So there we go. We're going to get rid of all these students. Throw them into a house that can actually do something. Potentially, if we get another dungeon, we could sacrifice them. I mean, you know, send them in the dungeon, hope they come back, yada yada. That's the letter we're going to send home to parents. But, oh yeah, all these other ones we can get in here. Hopefully they can go learn something. Because, ideally, I would love... Is this the other one? Yeah. Oh, we have another one here. I'll keep them in just in case I'm tripping with my counting. There you go, there you go, there you go, there you go, there you go. There we go. Okay, all these guys should have above 3 in each. Yep, okay. So we for sure, yeah, so we for sure have finished that quest, which is great. Now, hopefully, our students will start filling out all the other classrooms, and we can actually get levels in other stuff. I really wish there was a way to bridge this gap up here. Like, just because there's a gap down here doesn't necessarily mean there has to be a gap over here. Like, even if there's just stairs you could do, like, that would be cool. Like, if you get specific stairs that could go between these, I feel like that would be fun. I feel like that wouldn't hurt anything. We'll put this in here. Is that component supplies? Or is that just... No, that's just on the wall. Okay. I was like, why would I put it in there? See a pyre. We can slop in here. Slop? No, slot in there. I don't know what the hell I'm saying. See, we definitely have a couple of these, so we can put it in here. And then we'll upgrade the let's put the library over here. There you go. Make it look a little better at least. And we can just let it run. Obviously, need to reduce so we can try to get some, try to fish for some. Ooh, see, I don't actually need that, so just give me, I don't want to train your son. Get him out of here. Get comic books, that should mean anyone who goes in the library should have a good time. And then, let's see, student hall. We have them kind of all over the place. Let's put one up here. I don't love how this one went as a school. I feel like it definitely could have been better. I also feel like we get the same 3 ingredients every time. It's very odd. Like, you'd think we have enough, like, component supply stuff to... Yeah, give me... Or cuisine, meal, whatever. We'll take it. Just give me whatever you're selling. Take a herbalist board, sure. Put it in here. Why not? Sign of the Eldest. Upgrade the library. Actually, I was gonna say skeleton, but the statue could have potentially been fine. We want the deep folk. I was thinking about taking that staff now that everything's mixed, but we'll just take the staff. It's fine. I'm gonna upgrade this one. I want that one producing better. Also, do we have a good guinea pig tower? We don't have. Oh yeah, we do. It's down here. Okay. I mean, it's not a particularly efficient room at all, but that's okay. We'll live. Man, yeah, see, I really would... This was a mistake. This pillar right here, mistake. I think things could have been done with that were way more efficient. Like, I could have made that like a specific type of stuff, or even just mixed it in and been fine. But I think making all our dormitories and stuff over there was a mistake. Which, you know, we learn. We live and we learn. Sir, can you just get in that class? Then we get... Okay, there's one. Get Potion Master, a Barber, Pack Leader, a Hero will take, Time Traveler's File will roll it. All your other options were better. Ranger will reroll, Stonecutter reroll, Calligrapher will reroll. War Leader's decent. Magician Prince is fine. We don't have any Don't have any student who's even close to an Archmage, which is a bit of a bummer. I'm going to stick the Trifectory up here. Just start getting students to kind of funnel up there. Like, it's probably a you know, too late situation, but, you know, every bit counts probably. At least I'd like to think so. There's a hope. We'll keep upgrading the crypt. I probably should have saved that dungeon for when we did the split, but I wasn't even thinking about that at the moment. So, you know. It's okay. We'll get some cheese. Why not? Give me some cheese. There we go. Alright. We continue on. Also, I was a little... I feel like with this series... What one is this? Critical hits. Okay. Give that to Assassination. That feels like that literally works because that's the class 4 giving you crit. But last episode I was a little bummed. I forgot to do like any kind of question to you guys. And so the comments weren't like as active as they have been lately. I have no idea what my question's going to be this episode, but I'm going to think of one in the next 9 minutes, damn it. Oh, you know, actually I do have one. Because I was talking about this with the coworkers at work. My job has like super high turnover. And it's kind of the point, like once you get to a certain point in this company, it's like, okay, you're either going to work your way up, get paid enough to not leave, or you're going to use it as a stepping stone to go to something else. And so, you know, our retention isn't great. And so we're talking about like, okay, how do we increase retention, stuff like that. And so I'm curious. And this, you know, I know before the comments are like, lol, American. I know our benefits suck compared to many other places. That I'm very aware of. I have good benefits at my job, but like, I know America as a whole is bad. So aside from, you know, the obvious answers, what are like little things that have kept you at jobs? Or have like, or even at your current job, like what's something that's like keeping you from like, you know, somebody in the same sector offer you the same pay, same benefits, same everything. What's the thing that keeps you at your job? Like, what is that one thing? For me, it's kind of like a comfortableness and then just like a respect of the peers thing. You know, I'm our youngest teacher. I'm, you know, when I got my current position, my manager was just like, just apply and you have it. Like, do the formalities, but you're gonna be fine. And so I like that at a job where they actually like value effort and stuff like that. But I know a lot of people aren't like that. A lot of people don't care. They want to come in, do their bare minimum, get their pay, and get out. So there's got to be other reasons for people like that. Where, you know, maybe it's, I don't know, your friend works there, or whatever it is. Because for me, like, outside of this job, I haven't had a job where I was like, oh yeah, I could stay here. Every other job I've ever had, I've been like, I cannot wait to quit. And I mean, of course, there's days where I'm like that even at my current job, where like, I just have like some dumbass shit happen. I'm just so angry at everybody. And I'm just like, you know what? On the way home, I'm going to buy a lottery ticket and just hope I can get that shit and then just cuss everybody out and quit. There's those days. I feel like everybody has those. We're just like, I am sick of every single one of you. And I need to get out of here. But on not those days, what generally keeps you at your job? Because like, there's obvious things. Like if you super enjoy your job, like that's a huge pull. I wouldn't say I necessarily enjoy my job, but it's something where I'm like, okay, I'm mad. Like this job matters, and I'm valued by this company, so I'll stick around. But you know, I don't love the job. I'm just like, okay, it pays good, and you know, it's been good to me over the years, so I can stay there. But then, you know, a lot of people don't care. Like they'll be like, okay, you know, hey, great. Like we had one person was like, we were talking him up recently, like, oh, the next time one of like the lead positions open, go for it. You're a shoe-in. You have the backing of all the other leads. Like, go for it. And he's like, okay, cool. Then he got offered a 40-cent raise to go like work on cars and was like, deuces, I'm out. And he would have just stayed like 2 more months. He would have been making $10 more an hour. And it's just like, I don't know how you like look at that and go, yeah, nope, see ya. 40 cents in the now to say no to $10 in a couple months. It's just like, what? What makes you like, why would you just draw? And it wasn't even like, what was crazy was like, you know, he was one of our good workers. He was, you know, seen to be not happy to be there because, you know, it's hard work, but like, you know, content, worked hard, took pride in his work, stuff like that. Didn't even bother, no 2-week notice, no nothing. Just texted the lead manager and was like, I'm outie, see ya. And it was just like, what? Are you kidding me? After all, like, the, like, you know, getting you ready, basically prepping you to be the next, like, you know, big person that gets promoted, to look at 40 cents an hour and be like, yeah, I'm out. And I was just like, wow, all right. That person very clearly did not care about this job at all. Or not care about the job, I shouldn't say that. It's more they had no attachment to the company, and so they're just like, the second they got anything higher, they're like, deuces, don't want to stay here, which is understandable, but also just like a little wild. There's our alchemist. Conscripted mage is fine. Minstrel, I feel like that one's actually not that great. The prestige hit's nice if you get it early, but most of the time by the time you get a minstrel, you're later in the game anyway. So I don't feel like that super matters. But yeah, that was like a sweet. That's the weird thing about being in like leadership roles. You'll have these like they're not even real meetings. They're just like everyone who's high ranking kind of gets together and is like, how do we stop bleeding people? like what can we do? Why would I put that in there? That doesn't go in there at all. Let's put that in here. But yeah, it's odd being a part of those, you know, those meetings. And especially, I made the mistake be known that I'd be down to be a recruiter for my company because it pays really well. And I'm just like, hell yeah, I'll go talk to a bunch of high school kids and, you know, bait them into coming to work with us. But it's just like, ever since that's been known, everybody's like, oh, what is your opinion on this, on this, on this? And it's just like, dog, it's not my position yet. I need to get paid more for that shit. Because surprisingly, didn't know this, recruiter, in most places, I mean, I know in some places it doesn't pay anything, but in like, you know, Fortune 500 companies, recruiter plays real well. And I would be down for that. I would be down for that in a heartbeat. It's just like, hell yeah, I just gotta, you know, you don't even have to lie, really. Like, if you just kind of, like, you know, respect your workplace, it's not that hard to be a recruiter. Like, you could get people. I feel like, I mean, obviously you have to be charismatic to some extent. Which, you know, I would hope making however many videos I've made on this channel has helped my ability to speak. Obviously still stumble over words all the time, but other than that, you know, I should have some charisma somewhere. I feel like I never had a problem doing any speaking in the real world, as I will call it. But yeah, that would be a cake job. I would love that. I feel like I'm someone who, like, I never had a like, my big goals in life were never career oriented. I don't know why. That might be coming from hippie parents who, like, didn't go to college and stuff. Not to put you on blast, mom and dad, but it's a fact. but like, you know, it was never a huge thing for me. Like, I was just like, okay, let me make enough money to be comfortable and I'm good. That was always my attitude. And it still kind of is, to be honest. But it's just like, you know, I want to be comfortable at my job. I want to make good enough money where I don't have to worry about, you know, like, the big thing for me was the day I went to the store and didn't have to worry about, like, went to the grocery store and didn't have to worry about how much I was spending. That was a huge day for me. I was just like, oh my God. Like, I was like, I got home, I was like lightweight emotional. I was just like, I did not have to look at my bank account before I bought all this random shit. It's like, that was beautiful. It was so beautiful. But yeah, now I'm just like, you know, let me get a comfy job. Let me get a recruiter, or like even HR. You had to deal with some messed up stuff sometimes, but like, that's not a difficult job most days. Like 9 out of 10 days, that job is not difficult. And it's just like, oh, give me one of those. I'm waiting. Our lady in HR and our recruiter are both in their late 60s. The second they retire, I'm prepping. I'm redoing my resume. I'm getting my interview skill back on point, and I'm going for it. Let me. I just want an office. That's what I really want. I want my own office. Right now I don't. I had to share one. And that's cool. That's nice. I have my own space, which is cool. But I would love just my own office that is just like, in some tucked away corner. You got to make an effort to come see me. That's what I want. That's my perfect. I can retire on that. Making, a low 6 figures. I'm fine with it. I'll take it. I'm not somebody who like one of my best friends at work is like, I'm gonna become regional manager or manager of the state or stuff like that. And I'm just like, no fucking thank you. That's way too much. That's too much responsibility, too much shit to worry about. Every person who gets that job goes bald or goes gray very quickly. It's like, I don't want that. I want to, on most days, be able to come home and just forget where I worked for the time I'm at home. I don't really want to take my work home with me. That's at least the ideal. But then at the same time, I'd also love to work from home, so who knows? I've always wanted a job where I could work from home. I feel like I am the type of person that could thrive in that. Because generally I don't get too distracted when I do work at home. Like, I've always been somebody who could study at home without any problems, stuff like that. But working from home would just be magical. Absolutely magical. I would love it so much. I'm hoping one day I can get some kind of job that I can be home at least like half the time. My dad has that at his job. He's an architect now. And he's home half the time just doing, drafting and stuff on his laptop. I was like, hell yeah, let me do that, please. Not that job specifically, I can't draw for shit. But just like a job where I can go in once or twice a week and be like, all right, I'm here. And the rest of the time, something fucking in my throat. That sounds terrible. Something's not fucking my throat. Something was in my throat. Which doesn't sound better. But whatever, you guys know what I mean. But yes, anything to work from home, at least for half the time, I would be so down. It sounds so nice. Just get up, make a nice cup of coffee, get my day started. I wouldn't be that person, because I know people who work from home who save all their stuff for at night. Absolutely not. I would wake up at probably like 6:30, make myself a nice pot of coffee, have a good breakfast, and then just knock out all the work I had to do with no break. And then once I was done, that was it. Like, I could just have the rest of my day. I would love that. Absolutely love it. But if I stay at my current place of employment, I don't believe they have a single job that can be done from home. So that's great. Probably won't get that. So, hit share on this video. Help me become, stay-at-home YouTuber over here. But no, I would love any job that let me stay at home. It'd be dope. It would be super dope. I've ran a little long on this episode, but you know what? I feel like that's okay. Also, okay, here's a second question, because this is gonna target a smaller audience. If you work from home, what's the worst part? Because I already understand the benefits. What's the worst part, in your opinion, if you work from home, or if you have worked from home? I'm curious. There's like the, people get distracted easy. I had that part figured out, so it should be okay. But yeah, I'm gonna get here. Thank you guys so much for listening to me ramble and continuing to support the series. Is still doing, actually, I don't know if it's the best, not the best series, but the most viewed series anymore. Because Honey, I Joined a Cult's doing fantastic. If you haven't checked out, I got 2 episodes out when this video goes out, and it is so ridiculous and fun and just like silly. And we're just, we're praising a space dinosaur. It's a good time. But yeah, I'm gonna get here. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully, I see you next time.